Do you know, it's funny with the chums, isn't it? You know, we're all the same, aren't we? We all love animals. We're all enamoured by any sort of TV ad that's got a wonderful cat in it. And let me tell you, each and every time, as many of you know, I turn up in Downing Street, the home of the current British Prime Minister. That's right, the Right Honourable Sir Keir Starmer. Well, nobody's interested in Keir Starmer. No. Yeah, I know what you are all looking for. Larry, aren't we? Absolutely. Everybody asks me, even when you're leaving Downing Street and you walk down the road, you know, they say, have you seen Larry? Is he all right? And the thing is, as I've said to you before, lovely cat, I have to be honest, but I would say that Larry's a little bit bad-tempered, you know. Theresa May never got on with him. No. And apparently he was a bit suspicious of David Cameron. But Rishi Sunak had a very good relationship with him. Yes, would often just sit on the desk, peering over at the paperwork that the Prime Minister was doing at the time. I did find that quite funny, can you imagine? You're signing off world documents and there's the cat stretching out across the desk. It's a little off-putting, isn't it? But that's the beauty of animals. They reduce everything down to just normality, don't they? And there was some wonderful news that I wanted to share with you today that appeared literally from the royal site, and it's a bit of a heartwarming story because sad in many respects, but what a life this particular wonderful animal's going to have. As ever, let me explain. Morning, nice to see you, chums. Thank you so much for joining me. You all right? It's a bit windy here and we're waiting for a storm. I know, I like to share these weather updates with you, but as you'll see, the wind's just popping up from, this is supposed to be still summer, isn't it? And I love the comment the other day the woman said on the news, oh, well, summer storms, no, we don't normally get them that often. You think, I think we do, but you know, that's the thing, isn't it? People just want to tell you things and you think, oh, okay, right, got it, you know. Now, here's the story that I wanted to share with you. Take a look at this. It's an R factor, isn't it? No, not me, this. Tyrone, that's right, a Windsor grey horse that has been part of many, many wonderful ceremonial services for the British monarchy. Well, Tyrone, after all of these years in service, is now going to be retiring. Yes, a Windsor grey horse. Doesn't it look wonderful? And this is the thing, I think, what really resonates with the rest of the world. The ceremonial events from the British monarchy, the army, the navy, all of our wonderful services, you know, when we put them out on display, they look great. But a lot of the time, the animals are overlooked. Have you noticed? And I just sort of often think when you see the horses, police horses, the people outside Whitehall, stuff like that, the horses there, they all look incredibly well looked after. You can always tell, can't you, how well the horses, apparently by their teeth. Yes, but we'll leave it there. Who remembers Mr. Ed, the talking horse? Let's not go down that route. Anyway, Tyrone, right, is going to be retiring, as I say, and his last big event was only a matter of weeks ago now for the official state visit of President Emmanuel Macron. So not a bad thing to go out on, you know. But when you look at it, it's often people say, what happens to the animals? They go off to a wonderful retirement home, they're very well looked after, and after all of those years of dedicated service, they have their freedom. They can put their feet up. No doubt they'll get a carriage clock in their stable or something like that. But you know, they will be looked after. So people do ask, what happens to them? So from everybody here on this channel, can we all say, this is daft but fun, right? Can we all say happy retirement to Tyrone, the Windsor grey horse, who has literally represented us on the world stage, looking magnificent and apparently never put in a hoof wrong. Now, how many of us can say that? Absolutely. Neil Sean in the very heart of Yorkshire.